Hi, and welcome to ＯKAMI Sigma Universe. Today is a Sunday, and today we're gonna try to explore uh, the different spiritual activities that you can do for Sundays. Okay, so this is a uh, ritual that I do. So I'm going to share those rituals to you that I do every Sunday. So it's a combination of spiritual activities coming from um, Hinduism, okay, and spirituality in Hinduism, and also magic. Okay, so it's something kind of unique, but this is a ritual that I do in order to manifest success. Okay, so a lot of you don't know that Sunday is a very good day for manifesting success. Okay, so the color of the day, okay, is red. Okay, that's the color of the day. Or like what's behind me is purple. Okay, so anything that is correlating to the colors of the sun in terms of flame or something that gives off heat, which is red, yellow, and then purple. So now these three colors are very important. Okay, so red is the color of power and success. Okay, then while purple is a color of a happiness. Okay, the energy of happiness, festive, very, very festive color. Okay. And the yellow is a very earthly and friendly color. So these are the colors that are perfect that you can incorporate during Sundays. Okay. So, and these colors are very auspicious and very lucky during these days, or during Sunday, sorry. Okay. So now, primarily, the energy of Sunday is the sun. Okay, so the geometric shape is a triangle, which is fire. Okay, that's aside from the ancient symbol, which is a circle with a small circle or a dot in the middle. Okay, so that's a symbol of the sun. So the sun or suilo in Nordic. Okay, suilo or the sun is a source of life and energy, light, life, and energy. So it's very vital for us here in planet Earth to receive the light of the sun. A lot of you who are um, churchgoers, you don't realize that what the whole Christianity uh, thing is all about is the solar system or sun worship. Okay, it's hidden, or many of the Christians were not educated properly with what they are really doing in the churches. Okay, so instead of wasting your time in churches, you know, because it's all about energy. A lot of you don't know. It's all about energy. And the more energy you put into the church, the more power the church gains. Okay. Now, you have, in order for us, so you lose something and they gain something. Now, in order for us to reverse the process, is to point our energy, uh, focus all of our energy here in our home. Okay. So, what do I mean by that? Now, we as individuals are energetically connected to our home. So, our home is our resting place where we rejuvenate and energize. Okay. So I hope I'm clear with that. So our energy is replenished when we are at home. So our home is very, very important. So if you do your worshiping in a different place, you put your energy there. Okay, so this is your home, and then instead of you replenishing your energies at home, you go to church, and then the church gets that energy, and the church gets more powerful while you get depleted. Okay, I hope you're following me, because this is something that a lot of people don't realize, because many of us are not aware of energetic our energetic body, because we are not taught in schools about these things. And energy is the only currency. It's the only thing that keeps us alive. It's the only thing that keeps us moving. And without it, if we get depleted, of course, our life deteriorates. So it's very important that you understand these concepts. Okay, so these things are not discussed, they're hidden information. So I'm sharing this so that you can be empowered to be able to reverse the processes that are permutating in your life that are working against you. Okay, so now, if we're not gonna delve into the history of the church and what they did and what they're doing and what they've been involved in, so it's very dark. So we're not gonna discuss that. But I want to concentrate on helping people regain that power and cultivate that power. Okay, so when I share things here in the social media, it's all for free. Now, why? Because I want the collective to be able to understand and change. And why is it important to me as an individual? When the collective is re energized and is empowered, all of us will benefit. Why? Because we live in the same planet. And the consciousness and the energy is shared by every single individual, every single entity, sovereign entity, sovereign being, and every single sentient beings in this planet. So it's shared. So the more of us who are educated in energetic cultivation and spirituality, the better. Okay. All right. Okay. So, okay. Now, I hope you understand what I just said. So, okay. So, it's very important that we cultivate our home, because our home is where our energy resides. Okay. And we pull energy from our environment. If our environment is in chaos, then we don't harness energy from it. Okay. So, or if the energy in our home is depleted, then it's hard for us to be able to gain uh, success or manifest the things that we want uh, to bring out into this world. Okay, so it's very, very important that everybody gets this information. Okay, now Sunday, okay, all of the days of the week, okay, they're actually guidelines. Each day is connected to a planetary energy. Okay, so this is what the heaven and the above and the earth, the below, is connected. Okay, with planetary energies or cosmic energies. So on a certain day, okay, a certain cosmic energy is dominant. Okay, so right now it's Sunday. Okay, so the cosmic energy that is dominant is the energy of the sun. and these are bestowals from the sun. Okay, I don't associate anymore with the word blessing because sometimes English is a very reversed, tricky, low vibrational language. So we need to change that to bestowal. Okay, bestowal. Okay, blessing. If you break down the word, it's be less. So the root words are not positive; it's negative. Okay, so try to incorporate the word bestowal. Okay, this is a term used by ancient Hebrew. Okay, ancient Hebrew mystics and ancient Hebrew teachers. Okay, so bestowal. Okay, God, the universe, the source, our source. Okay, bestows unto us these energies. Okay, so the cosmic energies come down here, and if you're not aware, you don't cultivate that energy. Okay, now on this day, it's very important. Okay, in your home, it's a day of purification. So the home has to be clean, okay, and organized. Okay, so and also cleansed. Okay, so physically clean and energetically purified and cleansed. So that needs to happen in the home. So as well as us as an individual. So we take our bath. Okay, well we take our bath every day. So it's very important. So not just for hygiene, but also for our energetic well-being. Okay, so it's very very important. Okay, now so we already discussed the colors: red, purple, and yellow. Okay, so yellow is very earthy and very friendly, and red is for success and power, and then purple is for happiness. So these are the energies that you can cultivate and acquire to empower you, okay, during the weekends, so that by Monday you're a whole person, full of energy and full of drive for success. Okay, now the thing is, we need to have like in Chinese culture, they have what we call wealth corners. So wealth corners are energetic points in your home wherein it is very auspicious. So we need to strengthen those corners. Okay, so in my practice, also what I've learned from Fengshui, okay, is it's best to create like altars and places where you can get these places highly energized, okay, and activated so that it will bring in good fortune in your life energetically. Okay, so if you're manifesting, make sure that your home's wealth corner is highly activated. Okay, how do you activate it? Of course, with the color red. Okay, so if it's auspicious, the color red is very, very good for that place. Now, it also depends on the element. Okay, so we're gonna dive in deep into that from the succeeding videos. Okay, I know I haven't posted so much videos lately because I was getting some upgrades and also some downloads uh, from the divine. Okay, so they're wanting me to focus on helping other people with regards to uh, getting them enlightened with you know both the spiritual and the practical matters. So there's a perfect balance that needs to happen. Okay, so I know some of you miss my tarot readings. I haven't posted some tarot readings, but maybe by the end of the year or next year we'll do that again. uh, right now, I'm also being upgraded in some of the divinity tools. Okay, so um, it's very important that we going back. Okay, it's very important that we get our uh, energies aligned. Now on Sundays, okay, on Sundays, of course, you make your altar. Okay, whatever your belief system is, it's all the same. Okay, it's all the same. Uh, it's what's important is you get the message. Okay, you get the message. One, you get enlightened. Two, you get the knowledge. Three, you get the wisdom. Okay, so that's very very important. Whatever your belief system is, whether you believe in God, whether you believe in the universe, whether you believe in um, uh, the moon, the stars, whether you believe in astrology, whether you believe in Allah, whether you believe in Buddha, doesn't matter. They're all the same. They're all the same, except some of the groups that are fake. There are fake groups, so be careful. Okay, so it's important is you get the teaching and the knowledge. Now, I know some of you that's like Jesus. No, that's not his name. It's Yeshua. Yeshua. Okay, so that's the proper name of Master Yeshua, not Jesus. Okay, so it's a whole word twisting thing so that they can control you. Okay, so let's just get that out of the way. So now, how do we do that? How do we bring in the energies? Okay, so first we align with by using colors. Okay, wearing red, purple, and yellow. So any of those colors good for Sundays. Okay. So I was saying, okay, so we need to utilize our wealth corners. So for this year, so the wealth corner is in the north, and back here is the south. Okay, north and south. So those two areas in your home need to be activated. Okay, so so you can put things that are red there. Okay, so in the good thing is uh, both north and south share certain elements, okay, like water. Okay, so north is water, and then south is both water and fire. So there's a need for balance in the south. Okay, so the elements that are necessary are water, fire, okay, and then to control both, we need earth element and okay. So we have earth element, water, fire. So those three elements, okay, water, fire, and earth. Okay, those are essential on those two wealth corners. So you can add things like met- metallic things, silver, gold, wood, pottery, okay, and money gods and money jars. Okay, so those are the things that you. Those are some of the things that you might want to display in those areas of your home. Okay, now I'm gonna uh, put your focus on the things that we can offer. Now, offerings. Okay, so uh, let's see the concept of offering to a deity or a god. Okay, so let's discuss that a little bit. During the time, way back during the early stages of the earth, um, the gods walk among us. So these are incarnations or physical manifestations of and different aspects of God that manifested here on our planet, and they were um, from an energetic form into physical form. They were giants. They were huge. They were like titans and stuff like that. The stuff of the mythologies. Okay, so the mythologies, you have to learn that. It's very important because it's linked to our past. Okay, so the various tribes of gods and deities that are walking in our planet back then uh, had earthly experiences. Okay, so these are our great, 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 great ancestors. We came from them. Okay, whether you think them as alien species, that's okay. So it's just varying terminologies, because we use different terminologies depending on the era or the time that we are living in. So during our time, now they're calling them ancient aliens. Okay, so but before they were gods, deities, and entities and spirits. Confirmation, anyway. Okay, so now the people back then, the humans back then, of course, associate with these energies. Okay, so they're no longer in the earth. They're already in their uh, respective dimensions. Okay, so some of them died, some of them physically died because energy never dies. So the spirit is always present. So these deities and these energies that were present during that time, they still have their energies uh, holding their experience here on our planet. Okay, so you can still call on them, and those experiences hold various properties or characteristics that uh, they experience here during their stay in this planet, and they you can access those energies that they've accumulated uh, through calling in to those energies. Now, for some of you who are who know, I'm already talking about magic here. But anyway, so magical processes require calling of these energies. So these energies, you can still access them. They're still present. And when you access these energies, you need to call them in with certain elements. Okay, that represent their energy. Okay, so basically that's kind of. I hope you're still with me. Okay, so calling them in now. Imagine you would imagine during the ancient times, like people were like offering things and stuff like that. Now, offerings, okay, offerings uh, are actually the language of the universe. You speak the language of the universe by uh, connecting to the energy through the representation of these offerings. Okay, so for example, the sun energy. Since it's Sunday, we're talking about the sun. The sun energy is the element is fire, correct? Okay, and the property of the sun is the self. Okay, the property or the characteristic of the sun is the self and also light. So to honor or connect with the sun, okay, uh, on Sundays, your offering would be shouldn't have any fire element. Why? Because you want the sun to be the light of the day. That you want the sun to be the energy that is permeating to your home. So what you can do is open your windows, open your door, let the sun shine in. Remove those curtains. Remove those curtains. Now, the funny thing is when you speak the language of the universe, when you make these offerings, it's a combination of um, attracting by having the opposite polarity or the opposite element, uh, and at the same time attracting by light elements. Okay, so it's gonna be like a combination of both, contradicting aspects. Okay, so since the sun is a source of like light and fire, so it has to be the sun to honor it, to honor the self. You have to let the energy permeate to your house. So cleaning the house and then opening the windows and the door to let the sunshine in, especially early in the morning. Okay. Now the offering would be water. Surprisingly, water. Okay. So water. So your offering is water. The color is red. So what you can offer is what on the aspect of like, that would be, let's say, a flower which is red, okay, which has the cosmic energy of the sun. So you can offer roses, okay, or red flowers, roses, okay, that holds that particular cosmic energy. Okay, that's like and like principle. Okay, and then for the other aspect, which is like the sun is about the self, so which is masculine in nature because it's light. Light is masculine. Then the opposite aspect would be feminine, which is Venusian. So uh, shared in different cultures is the aspect of offering a copper element, okay, which is Venusian copper. So copperware or copper vessels, okay, and then you fill it with water, and then you put a rose petal on it, okay. Now an alternative, okay. Now if you're in India, it's easy to acquire those things because they sell it in abundance there. But in certain countries, okay, so it might become expensive. So in my country, it's kind of expensive because some of these items we have to import, and some of the local things, they don't. The local businesses here don't sell it that often. So what we need is a vessel, copper, water, and rose. Okay, to attract the energy of success of the sun. Okay, so here, okay, there are also herbs that that attract the energy of the sun, such as rosemary. Okay, like for example, which is I'm going to show you. Okay, so okay, this is an example. Okay, so you don't have any copper vessel, okay, or a copper cup, you can use a small vial like this, and then get a copper wire, and then I have a crystal inside, which is also feminine, which is earth energy. So I have seven of these. So you need seven vessels and seven offerings. Okay. So seven of these. Okay. So mine, the seven crystals I used are associated with the seven rays of the sun, which is aligned with the seven chakras. Okay, seven rays. Okay, so that's one thing to go about it. And the next one is, okay, burn herbs. So this one is rosemary. Okay, so I'm gonna use it like as an incense. Okay, so I'm gonna put down the camera a bit and show you uh, these offerings. Also, a glass of water. Okay, so these are some of the crystals that I have here. It's a little bit. You see those watermarks? I offer them. I offer it every day. So we got some crystals here. We have rose quartz. Okay, rose quartz. We have citrine, and we have a green adventurine. And again, at the bottom, I don't know if you can see. there's a copper as well, copper wire. Okay, so it's very easy and very affordable. Okay, um, so all you need to do is put them on your altar. Okay, and then afterwards, chant mantras associated with the sun. Okay, so if you want to, uh, we can do that later. Uh, or you can check out the mantra videos that I made for Sundays, which is mantras for Lord Surya. Okay, Lord Surya is uh, the name. So God names are given in association with certain planets and heavenly bodies. So it's very important that we are aware and that we know God names. Okay, because even in the Bible, you look at it, it's Elohim. Elohim is plural. It's not singular. It's not one God. It's gods. Okay, so it has to be corrected. Otherwise, you will keep referring to a God with no name. With no name, you cannot identify because God is all around us in every aspect of the existence, and each aspect of existence has a name, and we have to know those God names, and we have to be aware of those God names. If you don't know and you cannot state those God names, you cannot uh, connect with the God Spirit that is within everything in this whole existence. Okay, so you have to really study. Okay. Okay, really quick. This is my altar. Okay, so I had a crack over here because of the earthquake, so I already remedied it and placed the deities pictures. Now, of course, I have my grandma here. So this is my south wealth corner. So well, it's south is a symbol of balance. This is where your relationships, family, and all of those that you know in feng shui, it's where your relationships, family, and all of that factors in your home. So all right, so I just arranged it a little bit, but it's still a work in progress. um, so you've seen the top. So I hanged my these are my martial arts belt over here. So it's purple, so it signifies happiness. Okay. Now, so as family, I have my grandmother's here. She's one of my treasures because she took care of me when I was young. Okay, and I have all five elements here. Okay, so the only thing missing right now is the element of fire. Why? Because it's Sunday. So the light source is just the sun. Okay. Now, so we got family here, over here, ancestors. Okay. So I've got the deity here, Kuan Yin. Okay. Goddess Kuan Yin. So elements of water, we have water. So since Sunday, there's no fire. So my element of fire. Okay, we can't light candles or lamps on Sunday. So my element of fire is this carnelian uh, crystal. So it's red. And okay, so we also have so water and fire is big on this south side. So what are the elements of water? So of course water, and then we have uh, metal. Okay, so gold, color gold, silver, and bronze, and copper over here. So I got my wand here. I placed it here. Now we have air as well. So ether is a bell. So the bell is on the north side. I'll show you later. So we got the feather symbolizes air, and also when you light incense, it symbolizes air. But this is also wood. So wood, lighting up incense is also wood. Same as with my beads here is wood. That's the element of fire. Okay. So earth. So we got ether, fire, water. So we got water. So here I have seven, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 vials, and they all have copper wirings and crystals. So seven representing the seven rays of the sun, also representing the human chakra. Okay, so each each vial represents a day in the week. Like this one is Monday, this one is Tuesday, this one is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, so each crystal also represents a chakra. So we got a tourmaline for the root chakra, energies that can balance your chakras. So so each day represents an alignment with that particular energy. Okay, so that's water. And okay, what else do we have here? Okay, so I have another one. Another I'll burn incense for. That's rosemary, by the way. I'll burn incense for the north side, northwest corner. Then earth is crystals. Okay, so I've got my. I keep my crystal bracelets. This one's my daughter's, and then these are mine. Okay, over here. And since I run a business, so normally you would have coffee beans. It's a good offering if you have a business. Okay, coffee is Neptunian. It's also water energy. Okay, um, fire here is the pyrite crystal. Yeah, and I have Merkaba set up here with the pyrite and the coins. So three of coins means cooperation. Okay, cooperation or collaboration or teamwork. It also means with it forms an inverted triangle, which is water, and then the pyrite forms a triangle, which is fire. So you see, that's how I work out the balance. So you won't find this in any kind of book. This is intuitive, my intuitive approach to feng shui, magic, and energy. Okay. I also have Lady Fortuna. Okay, Jupiter's daughter. So we have Vishnu, which is Jupiter, Lord Vishnu. Um, the south, very important, in the southwest corner is balance. So we have um, the plate here. If you look at the plate, we have ceramic. This one's black, and then the other one's white. Okay, so I still have space over here. I'm planning to add something there pertaining to water and fire balance. I'll show it to you maybe later on with another video. Okay, still on maintaining balance. We have Lord Shiva, which represents masculine, and then we have Goddess Parvati, which represents the feminine. So that's balance as well. And then we have Lord Surya, okay, okay, and which is the sun, the other name for the sun, okay. So of course we have a lucky envelope. Okay, and also the south is the my symbol, which is ma or horse. So I have a little horse here, a picture of a horse here for balance. We have a dragon here and a phoenix. Okay, so you can put it there. So that's how I set it up here. Uh, since it falls in my kitchen, so I had to put it on a kitchen tabletop. So that's how I roll for the time being. It's hard to put a cloth here because um, I'm very, very cautious not to put something very flammable, especially when I'm putting lamps and incense in this particular area. So we don't want to, if anything spills, like have, that can cause immediate fire. So it's going to be easier the fire can be easily contained. Okay. We don't want some fabrics that goes out in flames, of course. All right. Now, so we got these, and okay, right now I'm gonna light up. Okay, so let's light one up. Okay, you can buy. Okay, that's enough. Okay, that's more than enough. So you can buy an incense holder. Okay, um, but this one is for powdered incense. I believe there's a metal incense holder you can buy online. Okay, let's light this one up. Okay. Okay. So very simple offering on a Sunday. Now, if you want to offer fruits, okay, say fruits, okay. If you want to offer fruits Sunday, you can offer oranges, apples. You can offer orange, apples. Well, especially orange or mandarin. Uh, you can offer those, and it aligns with the energy. So those are very good offerings, fruit offerings. Rice also, you can offer rice. Okay, so that's how you speak to the universe. When you try to manifest, you speak through symbolism. Okay, all right. Okay, so north is the entrance. So we want a we have Mankineko, which is a very welcoming symbol. We got Lord Ganapati. We have a Piao dragon. Okay, okay, we have a Piao dragon. Okay, and again Manikineko. Um, so normally I put the incense here so that the mannequin echo will attract the bestowal on through our front door, and we have our crystals here. So this particular crystal arrangement is aligned with the eight directions and is for good health in the family. Okay. Um, okay. What else? You can also put plants here. Okay, plant is fire energy. Okay, wood increases fire energy. Okay, and then also earth controls water. Especially the north side is a water element. Okay, over here, so we don't have any lamps or candles. Still uh, keeping with the elements. Okay, we have the same type of arrangement with the coffee beans. This is um, the west corner. So if you notice, this particular setup is like the mini version. So we have macro and micro concept here. So the macro is our home, and then the micro is this symbolic arrangement. Now, this actually is like a map of our home energetically. So I channel energy here so that specific energies in every direction have a particular symbol that represents an energy that can connect with that particular energy of an element. Okay, that was a mouthful. Okay, so okay, we go put a compass here. Okay, if you put the compass here, all right. So this is okay. It's facing north. So this is north. So this is east, and then this is west, and this is south. Okay, so this primarily it would show you how I would uh, move the energies. So each symbol represents something in a specific area that has that particular energy. Okay, so in Chinese, they have this called bagua, and the bagua is a like a compass that has the directions and the I Ching of each particular element in a particular direction. So here I'm using both magical and feng shui elements. Now, so let's start with the east. So east is where the sun rises, hence my design. Okay, I actually made this. I sculpted this with the help of some molds that I bought online, and I use it as an incense stand. That's where I put my incense over here. My backflow incense, ôKAMI incense. Here, um, so the east is where Taisho sits, which is Jupiter, where the general of the year. So Taisho, that's where he sits. Um, so the representation is he's on top of the mountain, and then while that's where I meditate. Okay, so on the northeast is where I meditate, and then east is where Jupiter or Taiso is in. Okay, so the crystal here I have a rune. Okay, this is Archangel Raphael. Okay, I have an angel light crystal for each corner, for each cardinal corner. Now, moving down here. Okay, this is where I place my prayer bead. Okay, it's both practical and also feng shui wise. So in a micro level, the southeast is actually to ward off enemies, and I can put here water, which is this is moonstone symbolizing water. Okay, now if you remove the you remove the the small bag that's red anyway. But the important thing is this the energy, okay, that you put there. Now going to the south, which is Archangel Michael over here. Okay, Archangel Michael is protection. So here I'm working with, okay, since it's a wealth corner, so you can place a jewelry, bell, metal symbolizes water, and then the color of the bell rest is red and yellow, okay, which is fire. So perfect balance, harmony. Okay. Now the the southeast is actually here in the southeast. We have, I just placed a crystal here, which is comprised of a crystal symbolizing metal. Okay, so because in this side it's also um, auspicious for the metal element. Okay, now this crystal, white crystals are equivalent to metal energy. Okay, but this particular crystal arrangement is for generating learning and skills and opportunities. Okay, so you can find this is the flower of life. So you can find that in any metaphysical store. Okay. So here on the west side, we have Archangel. Um, oh, by the way, Archangel Michael is for protection. Archangel Raphael is for healing. So this place is where we rest and meditate. And then this place is where we put, it's part of the kitchen. So the fire element is a protective side of the home. This is also a fire element. Okay, this ring is has a fire stone and also pyrite. Yeah. Okay. So here, this is water element, Archangel Gabriel on the west side. So west is actually in feng shui. West is three killings. So colors should be black. Okay, and also west is also a wealth corner. So I place the coins here and the coffee bean offering. Okay, all right. Now we have northwest. Okay, this is for health. So I have here herbs. Okay, and oil. Okay, this is olive oil, by the way. Okay, what's under there? It's a bee. It's a bee. The bees that usually visit our home. A blue pouch of crystals. Okay, these are associated with healing and protection. Okay, now the north side, which is Archangel. That's a rune for Archangel Uriel. Okay, bringer of light and wisdom. Okay, so if um, if Archangel Gabriel is the Archangel of strength, light and wisdom is for Archangel Uriel. Okay. So here in the north, it's a wealth corner. So we have the elements of water. So we have a turtle dragon over here. And then we also, to control water, we need earth elements. So we have crystals here. And particularly, the north is it pertains to work and job. So we have an abundant. This is a setup for abundance. Okay, these crystals are set up for abundance. The shape, the geometric shape is a spiral. You see, okay, it's a spiral. So it attracts abundance. Okay, and the crystals there, you can find them in the um, metaphysical shops. But all of the crystals there are all pertaining to abundance, success, opportunity, and prosperity. Okay. So there's too many to mention. uh, okay, I'm already past 10 minutes here. Also, in the north, we want to put a money jar. Okay, so money jar, or in Tagalog, it's alkansya. Any kind of money jar. So I still have this Year of the Tiger money jar, and it's a good welcoming. It's a good welcoming item to place near your north side. Okay, especially if it has to be facing the door. Okay. Now the tiger is my animal friend. Okay, he's my secret friend. So the tiger. That's why my favorite theme song in my martial arts is "Eye of the Tiger." Anyway, okay. Now let's say facing. Okay, so here, if you look at the facing, the sun. This is the sun. The symbol of the sun is facing inside the home, and actually, the position of Buddha is at the same position where I meditate, where you see me chanting. Okay, so it's very much aligned. Okay, and if you're using a turtle dragon, make sure it's facing inwards. It's not facing the door. It's facing inwards because attracts the turtle dragon attracts and keeps wealth. Now, I believe this is a crystal, a cinnabar, cinnabar made from cinnabar. That's why it's red. Okay. In the center, which is the number 4 in feng shui. Uh, so normally I would put a lamp in there because the center is auspicious to fire element. But in its place, because it's Sunday, I placed a pyrite. Pyrite is a fire crystal. So the center is the center for this year is all about skills and education and knowledge and learning. So if you're a student, or if you have kids who are studying in your home, you want to activate this for your children. So you can place here uh, wood like lucky bamboo, um, pagoda. So in the center of your home, pagoda, Chinese brush. Okay. You can also place a lamp. Okay, but not too much fire. Maybe uh, plants. Plants would do. Plants would really accentuate that. Okay, so basically, this is how I arrange my home energetically using the elements. Okay, so this changes every year. So you will have to consult your resident or your nearest um, feng shui expert. Now, one thing I want to teach you. Okay, so we have the incense. So we want to cleanse the crystal regularly. So you go and circumambulate counterclockwise. Please clear the energy, spirit. Okay. I do this on a daily basis. Okay. All right. So since I'm filming, I have the door closed. But later on, I'm gonna have to open it for the smoke to clear. Okay. Otherwise, otherwise the fire alarm will be triggered. Anyway, so I hope you learned a lot from this video, and I still have a lot of things to show. So some tips and tricks and magic. So aside from my martial arts background and a lot of backgrounds that I have, maybe you can consider these videos as a good way to get to know me as a creator. Okay. Anyway, so All right. So if you're interested in incense and incense stands, we got that available. I'm still working on a few other products that we're gonna, release and make it available in our store. But it's still in the works. Creativity just sometimes it takes time. Okay. All right. Okay. So later on, I'm gonna make a video on health. Hopefully, it will help you make your you help you and your family to become healthy. Okay. So here in Okami Sigma Universe, we're focused on the good stuff. So we're focused on higher consciousness and health and wellness. Okay, so health, wealth, and wellness. Okay, all right. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and give us a click the plus sign and give us a follow. Also, if you like this video, please click the like button or the heart button in whichever platform you are in. Okay, all right. So thank you for watching.